Okay, we made it. We made it to another one, the next one. We've been having these callbacks all day long. I have two more. I'm gonna do them all. I'm gonna do them both back to back here. Um, the one that we have coming up right now is a different scene than any we've seen so far today, and that is with Bus, Caleb, and Roy. So this will be our first time sort of getting to see a couple characters in action that we haven't seen yet. Um, so glad you're here, Vaughn, as always. And I'm gonna see if we can, yeah, give a little bit of time to have our actors come in. I'm checking my callback schedule right now, and right at 8 o'clock, um, I have Mike Vinson, Darrell, and Dewan that that I have for this one. All right. So Mike Vinson will be playing Bus. Darrell will be, if I'm not mistaken, Caleb, and Dewan will be Roy. So I'm gonna see what the call-ins are looking like. If somebody isn't, go ahead and type in the chat if you are here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the link, the call-in link, and go ahead and post it. All right, so that's ready. So yeah, we've been flying through these and doing really well. We've had some good stuff, Mike. Glad you can make it. You know, we've had some good auditions, boy. I can see right now that you guys are bringing the performances that are definitely going to make me. It's going to push me. Definitely going to push me. But it's going to serve the story. You know, it's going to have. We're trying to ensure that we get really good talent for really good performances to effectively tell this story. Mike, I just posted the call-in link there. If you click that, then it'll take you to my StreamYard, and you can join without your camera if you choose. I'm gonna, by the time we start performing, I'm gonna want you to do that anyway. But that's the link. I'm definitely looking for Darrell and Dewan as well. So post as soon as you get here also. All right, I've been making mention that my objective is not to find or arrive at the perfect performance. We want you to bring what you know have practiced and whatever your instincts say to the character. Interpret it how you see fit. That's always the starting point. and then I help guide and shape us towards the vision that I have. And so the objective really is to kind of see how you interpret that, how you work with me, how you take direction, um, sort of what your instincts are doing, the chemistry, how well you work with others. Like I'm just going to be looking at all of that. Of course, the most important thing would be, um, how you are in tune with your instrument. How your talent takes over, and then how closely you match with the vision I have for the characters in terms of how your voice sounds. All right. All right. So if Darrell and Dewan is here, definitely type something in the chat. Let us know. Right now, I don't have anybody in the back. I'm going to post the link one more time and then I may pin it to have. Okay. So the link is now there. It's now pinned. And okay, cool. I got Mike in the back. That's what's up. I see you. I am going to wait and see if we can get Darrell and Dewan in here also. And in the meantime, I think in general, everybody has you guys have me covered for my I'm just going over to it to pull it up. My general notes here. Um, yeah, the main thing here is that yeah, we covered everything. These are short scenes. I'm kind of giving away little previews here of what the story is like. But when you're getting these previews of all, you're getting a chance to see how some things are taking shape. You're getting a chance to get an idea. It's like a sneak peek into what the story is all about. So that's usually a good thing. I'm going to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about the characters. For those of you who are watching who have not yet auditioned, or people audition, you see here, this is my full list of characters. So I'm going to still be having auditions and callbacks for quite a while here. You see Caleb, Roy, Bus, Bianca, and Ava. These first five are the main characters. And then after those, you still have a certain number and a certain level of supporting characters. There's a door guard. CJ is just an infant, so chances are I may use some special effects. CJ doesn't necessarily have to be an actual character. Craig, Bianca's girlfriend. This is who she hangs out with all the time. A character named Sexy Girl. So that's interesting. Bianca's mom and dad, we just saw a short scene with them in it. Aaron, Horace, Rob, Bus's boy. This is someone who he kind of rolls with Bus all the time. There's a witness, Craig's two boys. That's Craig boy number one, number two, frat boy one and two, a trainer, a bartender, a pastor, and a messenger. So nice little full round cast. A lot of stuff going on with that. Let me go over to the comments. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. So if anybody, so I see Vaughn is in the chat. Anybody else in the chat? Because right now, and both of my actors mentioned they were going to be able to be cool with the 8 o'clock time. So I don't know why they're just running a little bit late. What I'll do for now is go ahead and bring Mike up from the back, give you a chance to introduce yourself. Okay, great, Darrell. You see the link. I'll go ahead and post it again. Go ahead and call in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and let Mike introduce himself, where he's from, and Mike, I want you to go ahead and you can brag on yourself. I've been letting my people just brag. Don't be shy. Brag on what you're doing. How you doing?
It ain't. I don't like to brag too much because
See, I know that's why I'm pushing
that's
you.
that's when things seem to go wrong.
Oh
Um,
no.
um, I'm working with a couple of local labels doing some movies. I just finished a project. I've done four movies, two series, and just finished a fifth movie and getting ready to work on a sixth one within the last 6 months. Um, Mostly before that, I only really did theater, and
Mhm.
and of course I went from theater, started doing some short flicks here and there, and then I got into doing that. But voiceover is something I pretty much always wanted to do, and
Mhm.
because I always have people when I'm where I work, man, they come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you got a good voice. You need to be on the radio." And I'm like, "You got to know people to be there."
That's true.
and but I I work for Habitat for Humanity. I don't know if
Oh,
you're familiar with it.
yes, beautiful, night, beautiful organization.
I've been with them for going on 14 years. Um, I got with them when I became I'm 14 years working with them February and 14 years sober January.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
so just like other people, man, everybody comes from a rough background. I came from a rough background, and I got a nerve disease that's eating me away. The doctor said it's kind of like MS. The doctor said it was supposed to put me in a wheelchair a year and a half ago. Now I will brag on my health
Mhm.
because God didn't see fit for me to be in a wheelchair a year and a half ago, and I'm still working at Habitat, and I'm still moving furniture with hardly any calf muscles up. So I will brag on my health and what God done for me with that. But
Right.
I don't really like to brag too much on my acting or anything like that because I don't know, it's just not good to brag. I mean,
I hear you.
it's some people thing. It just ain't my thing to brag.
Right,
Like I
right,
said, I feel like when I'm bragging, I'm not like in my element. I don't want to brag
right.
uh,
No, I got you. You don't
too
have
much
to.
because that's when you start slipping, and that's when haters start stepping in when you start bragging.
Right, right. No, I just like that everyone that's participating like to hear the good things that you're doing, and you are definitely into a lot of good things. So it's really good. We're having this live. This is something that people are watching now, and then people are going to be able to catch the replay later. This is always good to know that the people who are involved are, they have robust lives outside of this. You're just not an actor who just shows up and says, "Oh, I'm going to audition," and then okay, bye. You're a real person with things going on and you're doing other things as well. And it's always good to connect with people on that level as
Yeah,
well. So yeah, so that's what's up with
yeah,
that. All right, good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate the introduction. So where are you actually reading out of right now again?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina,
Yes,
all over the
sir.
country. All right, so glad to have you. All right,
Thank
Darrell,
you.
we'll have
Thank
you do another. You're welcome. You're welcome. Darrell, we'll have you do another intro. We had you bragging, so you maybe on this one, you can decide
Oh,
if you want to play it cool too.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, my name's Darrell Brown. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, and I like 2017. I started acting. I started with theater. I'm a singer as well, so I went and auditioned for one role, and after I finished that, I just kept getting others for about, I think, I want to say like 2 years after that. When the pandemic happened, I just kind of chilled for a while. And then this year, I decided I wanted to try to break into film so I can do some stuff that people could actually see, without having to be right there in the space. And and I loved it. I loved being on set. I loved like all of the, just all of the like the terminology everyone uses. I love like the feel and the energy. Um, and then I started getting more selective about what I, chose to be a part of, because I'm learning now that that's a big part of it too. That you just don't want to choose everything. You want to pick something that's going to like fit your brand and I guess whatever trajectory you want your career to go into. So that's actually, becoming kind of fun too. So, but I love this. I love this story. I love that what you said earlier about wanting to, tell our stories and then tell them in a positive way, which is really, really big for me. So I'm
Hmm.
excited.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we got Melissa James in the house. She auditioned a little bit earlier and did a great job. She was a little, she you could tell she wanted to get a couple things perfect. But trust me, you did good. Like I said, Melissa, if you want to come back and get some other things perfect, absolutely fine. But trust me, this wasn't about getting it perfect. This was about how you worked and how you responded, and you did really, really well earlier. So glad to have you here. Um, Good stuff, Darrell. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and let Dewan. He's under the name Anthony Patrick, so you're gonna have to tell me what's up with that. But I believe this is Dewan, right? You can go ahead. Let me unmute you. Let me make sure here that let's see. Okay, I'm trying to unmute you, and it's not actually letting me. So you might have to unmute yourself, and Dewan, if you can hear me. When you were on a little bit earlier, we had a couple technical difficulties as well. You were a little bit streaming behind us. Anthony, type in. Okay, looks like. Okay, hang on. Let me pull. Let's see here. Okay, Dewan.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, all right. So yeah. So why is your name on here, Anthony Patrick? I'm just curious.
Oh, because that's actually like the stage name that I go by. It's actually my middle name, so I'm
Uh
more
huh.
commonly known as Anthony Patrick. Like on all platforms, I'm more commonly known for my stage name Anthony, which is my middle name.
Okay. Okay. So how do you want me to call you Dewan? You want me to call you Anthony? You want me to call you Patrick? What do you want me to call you?
You can just call me. You can just call me Anthony Patrick because that's what everybody knew me by. I'm known by that.
Okay. That's what's up. And that's better for me because I see it right here. So that works for me.
Yeah.
That absolutely works for me. All right. So everybody in the chat, this is a new scene here. And so we're gonna get a chance to get kind of a little insight into these other characters that we're seeing for the first time. What I want to do is, so first, let me ask: did everybody here get uh, the scene ahead of time to kind of practice on your own?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I
did.
received.
Okay, all right, good. All right, then let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my camera so that all you see is this. I'm gonna have you guys do the same thing. Really, it's just Mike. The other two are already set up this way. You just hit stop cam, I believe, and it'll turn it off. But I should still be able to hear you. Yeah.
Which one do you want me to read for this one?
So Darrell, I want Darrell to read for Caleb, and I want Anthony to read for Roy.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. So good stuff. So we're gonna get started. What I'm gonna do is the same thing I kind of normally do. I will read the first time through. I'll go ahead and read the description, and that helps let the audience know a little bit of what's going on. And then after that, we'll just kind of go through the scene. All right. So you guys ready? I'm ready to jump in.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
do it.
All right. Let's do it. Okay. So I'll get us started here. Titles of a Black Chapter 20 Interior Buses Sports Bar Office Night. All right. So this is in his back office in his sports bar, and this is at night. Bus, a strong looking middle aged man, closes a personal safe from which he has pulled several stacks of bills and placed on his desk in front of him. Speaking in measured tones, he's leading a conversation with Roy, a rough looking playboy type who looks to be near 30, and Caleb, a street looking 21-year-old. As they talk, Caleb is stripping down to his boxers and tank top, looking a bit uneasy. Bus is packing the bills from his desk into plastic bags, sealing them, and handing them to Roy, who uses rubber bands and tape to secure them onto Caleb's legs, arms, and torso. All right.
Yo, just like the squad, you need to get there early. That way, they don't have time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it? That's all those country clowns know. Bushes and trees. If they would have given it to me like that, hell, I'ma take.
Why are you sending the squad? I can take them on myself.
I'm aware of that. In chess, you never unduly expose a power piece, Roy. The squad, they gonna be in those bushes. Caleb gonna teach them newcomers the game, city style. Now, Roy, you hang back and you let Caleb work them. Let them see you in plane so they don't get nervous. Stay alert. They might be tricky, but I doubt it though. Make them show it to you. Then walk back to the trunk like you about to get the cash in there. As soon as you clear, the squad, they gonna take the ones that strap. Roy, you clean it up. But one thing, you leave whoever running points, you leave them to Caleb.
What?
Today is your birthday, Caleb. And I do have something for you special when you get back. But this one, you're gonna have to earn this one.
But you want me to shoot somebody? You know I can't do that.
This time you don't have a choice. Man, I've been coddling you for long enough, like a newborn. Speaking of which, how old is little man now?
7 weeks.
7 weeks. I've been giving you a pass, but it's cool. Family matters. But now playtime over. Today, you 21. You grown. You got responsibility. It's time for you to man up, you dig?
And scene. All right, that was a good pass through right there. And as we see on this particular one, there's not a lot for Roy to do, so it's going to be good for you on this one. Now, on the next scene, it's going to be all about, Roy's definitely going to be doing a little bit more. But as we
Yeah,
see
yeah,
here,
Roy and Caleb, the one on one with Roy and Caleb.
yeah, that one on one, that's going to be a little something different there. So we will get to that. But I do want to do a little bit of scene work on this one to see if we can get a little closer. Bus is carrying a lot of the heavy lifting here.
Mhm.
um, and really you're doing really you've been actually doing well with your choices. Let's do this. Let's take it all the way from the top. Again, this time we'll start directly with Bus's first line. I'm not going to do any reading of the description, and just be prepared for me to call cut. I'm going to point something out when we get to it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's take it from the top. We like what we're doing here. I'm not going to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. And action.
Just like the squad, you need to get there early. That way, they won't have time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it? Because those country clowns know. That's all they know, bushes and trees. Okay? If they want to just give it to me like that, hell, I'll take it.
All right, cut right there. So this is gonna the adjustment that I want to make here is gonna be something that we stay with for really most of the piece. What's happening here is that so Bus is he is what's the best way to put it? He's definitely letting them what's going on. He's kind of schooling them. He's directing and he's teaching. And the thing about it is that in your performance, I want to see the 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 calm, cool, sort of cerebral
A
Bus,
little more
because that
laid back.
laid back, yes, but just more
I'm going too hard
cerebral.
with it.
No, you're
Okay.
not actually going hard. You're actually doing pretty good. It's just that he Bus is naturally a little mean, and he's really cerebral, like calm and almost menacing with it. I don't want you to go over the
Okay.
top with it, but right now I'm feeling like Bus is just a little bit too friendly, is what I'm getting
Okay.
at with it. And so,
Okay.
he's just explaining. And the key here is he wants them to do exactly what he says. He's spelling it out, and he never talks just to talk. He wants them to listen. He wants them to get it right. And so there's always this undertone, and if you mess up, something might happen to you. it's,
Okay.
it's what's
Okay.
going on
Cool.
here. So yeah, I'm gonna have you start with that, and then we'll keep going. I may cut when we get to someone else's part. All right, and action.
Just like the squad, you need to get there early. That way, they won't have no time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it? Because that's all them country clowns know. Damn bushes and trees. Okay? If they want to give it to me like that, hell, I'm going to take it. I'm aware of that. In chess, you never unknowingly expose a power piece, Roy. You know that. The squad, they'll be with those bush. They'll be in those. My bad. The
That's
squad,
okay.
they'll be all up in those bushes, Caleb. Gonna teach these newcomers the game, city style. Now, Roy, you hang back and let Caleb work them, all right? Let them see you playing so they don't even get nervous. Stay alert. They might be tricky, but I doubt it. And make sure, let them show it to you. Make sure they show it to you. Then walk to the trunk like the cash is up in there. As soon as you clear the squad, they're going to take out the ones that strap. Roy, you need to clean it up. And one thing, I'm going to lead whoever running point, lead him to Caleb.
What?
Today your damn birthday, Caleb. And I do have something for you special when you get back. But this one, you're going to have to earn this one. You dig?
But you want me to shoot somebody? You know I can't do that.
Hell, this time you ain't got no choice, little man. I've been coddling your ass for long enough, like a newborn even. Speaking of which, how old is little man now anyway?
7 weeks.
7 weeks? Hell, I've been giving your ass a pass. But it's cool, though. Family matters. Family matters. But now playtime over. Today you 21. Your ass is grown with responsibility. Time for you to get up there and man up. You hear me?
And cut. All right, very good. Yeah, you carrying all the heavy weight right here. Caleb, I like the choices that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
And for Bus, what I'm gonna do is have you slow down your pace. And let's see here. Let me add Anthony Patrick back. Okay. All right. So look like we lost you. We got you back, Anthony. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. And so here, I just want you to go a little slower. And it's like I don't want you to come off like you're explaining to them. I want you to come off like you stating facts, like all the way through. So you're stating facts, and you're doing more informing. So instead of teaching, let's pull the teaching out instead, and let's just say this is you just stating the facts all the way through, in a little monotone, because I like your natural deep voice. Keep it deep for the whole way. All right, so you're going a little bit slower. You're keeping it deep, and you're just doing a lot of informing. These are facts, and it's not like you care to hear anything from them per se. You just spitting facts. All right, I'm gonna take it from the top, and action.
Yo, just like the squad, you need to get there early. That way, they don't have no time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why? They went with that. It's all them country clowns know, bushes and trees. Okay? If they want to give it to me like that, hell, I'm going to take it.
Why are you sitting in the squad? I take them on myself.
I'm aware of that, Roy. But in chess, you don't never expose a power piece. You know that, Roy. The squad, they going to be all up in the bushes. Caleb going to teach these newcomers the game, city style. You hear? Now, Roy, I want you to hang back and you let Caleb work. Let them see you playing so they don't get nervous. Stay alert. Make sure you stay alert. They might get tricky, but I doubt it though. Make them show it to you. You want to see it. Then walk back to the trunk like the cash is in there. As soon as you clear the squad, they gonna take out everybody that's strapped. Roy, you need to make sure you clean it up. For one thing, you leave whoever running point, you make sure you leave them for Caleb. You hear?
What?
Today your damn birthday, Caleb. I do have something special for you when you get back. But this one, you're gonna have to earn this one. You hear?
Bus, you want me to shoot somebody? You know I can't do that.
This time, you don't have a choice. I've been coddling you for long enough, like a newborn even. Speaking of which, how old is little man now?
7 weeks.
7 weeks? I've been giving you a pass for 7 weeks. It's cool. That's cool, though. Family matters. Family matters. But now playtime over. That's got to go today. Today you 21. You grown. Your ass is grown with responsibility. It's time for you to man up.
I like at the end, you're definitely throwing in a lot of little things that make it kind of closer to you, and that's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, so that one was straightforward, very simple and straightforward. I have two that I'm doing back to back. I'm going to start another stream in about 10 minutes, actually. And really, even though I appreciate the fact that Darrell and Anthony Patrick were here to kind of just make sure that you don't lose any rhythm. It wasn't a whole lot for them. It was really, really more about you carrying it, and you did that. You went through and kind of just put yourself into those situations and added your own flavor to it as well, which is what we always want.
Cool. That's why I emailed you and was like, do I have to read the script word for word, or can I make it my own piece and read it like I want to read it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the character they cork and twist.
Exactly, and I like that. And you did that, and you didn't switch a whole lot up. You just little things that make it a little closer to how you want to express it. So yeah, very glad you did that, and overall good job. We appreciate the time. We got this on wax. And now it's just going to be a matter of continuing forward with all the callbacks. Anything from anybody?
No, I'm good. That was good.
Hey, man, just to let
I
you
just want to
know.
tell y'all.
Go ahead, Anthony Patrick.
I was just going to tell that y'all killed that, especially you right now. You really. Y'all really some good voice actors or overall actors. I ain't visual work by y'all, but if y'all do feel free to send me something. But yeah, y'all we did good.
Yeah, like everybody did well. And again, this was the heaviest on Mike because Bus is just a whole lot going on there. He's doing a lot of explaining. So just good the way you made that your own. Hey, Anthony Patrick, when we call, what's going to happen is we're going to let Mike go. Really, all of us are going to go. And then we're going to call in for the next one. Is there a way right now? Go ahead.
I just wanted to say to dude from Virginia, that's where I did my first 3 movies down in Virginia. I drove from here to Virginia to do them.
For
that's
real?
A small world, man. Halifax. I did them in Halifax and Boston, Virginia. But
okay, maybe I gotta start going out there because it ain't much in Richmond. I mean, they're starting to do a little bit more, but yeah.
Hey, Facebook friend me, man, and it's a dude named Keith Lakeem. Man, this dude, he make movies like he, I don't know, like he got the special hand of Jesus or something. The way he makes them, so I mean, not like he just makes a lot of them. He do a movie like every month and a half, man. If he ain't doing a movie, he's doing a series. I mean, this dude would make a movie while his wife is giving birth. I mean, he would make a movie like that. But if you friend me, Mike Vincent, on Facebook, He always looking for new people to put in the movie. You know, no,
Okay.
and I ain't trying to take nothing from you, Mr. Frank. I was just passing
no.
on the information. So,
Yeah, no, you good for
but
sure. This is what we want.
but yeah, you friend me, man, and I'll get you in with Lakeem. Lakeem, he real good people, man. He you know he's trying to get his own stuff started. He just love working with new people. So, but
Nice. Thank
I wanted
you.
to say to all of y'all, I appreciate it. It was good to meet y'all, man. And Mr.
Same.
Frank, I looked at a lot of the auditions too.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, I worked today, so I took like a 15-minute break. I
Mhm.
clicked on, and he was already doing some at I think 2:00, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, he's doing them at 2:00. I was like, he gonna be doing these all night. So
Yeah.
man, I know you gonna be tired after the day, but
Yeah,
I really
grinding.
appreciate it. It was fun doing this. I really am appreciative towards you for offering me the opportunity. Even if
Yeah.
I don't get the part of the bus, I appreciate the opportunity.
Mhm.
And it was just great talking to y'all tonight and doing this with y'all. I want to
Mhm.
thank y'all.
Yeah,
And
likewise.
thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
And I'm glad you brought
Yeah,
up.
thank you.
So
Same here.
definitely, I like the cross collaborations at all times. So make sure you get his Facebook, Darrell, and really
Yeah.
anybody. Anytime we want to, either through email, Facebook, or any of these social media outlets, this is how we get the work and we come up and we just prosper. We do it together, and it's that lateral networking where you network with the person that's across from you, and then you grind and strive together. So I appreciate you even bringing that up to do that, because that's not something I had thought about earlier in the other ones. So definitely
And
network. Go ahead.
if we don't look out for each other, ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's good. Good stuff. Make sure y'all connect for any of those other opportunities as well. I was gonna say too with Anthony Patrick. So you dropped off into what I call the matrix, where we just go you in and out. We can't hardly hear you. You're like ah, ah, ah. So
Uh-huh.
the matrix. Is there a way that when we do the callbacks? I don't know if there's a way. Do you think it's a cell phone? Do you think it's a cellular service issue where you might
It's,
not
it's
be by
pro-
the window or something?
yeah, it's probably my connection right now. So next time we do the callbacks, I'll probably because I'm in Virginia, but I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, but I'm in the Navy, so I stay on the ship. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not always too much good connection on the ship. So next time I'll probably just have to go to like one of the little chill hangout spots off the ship when we do the interviews, or I just go in front of the ship. But I'm on the ship right now because I had just got off duty, and I looked at the time. I'm like, snap the audition, and I hurried up and clicked on.
Right.
Thank you for your
Wherever you
service.
are right now is good. It's like when you were doing talking earlier, it was like you was trailing off, but you were pretty clear the whole time just now. So
Uh,
wherever you
yeah,
Thank you for your service.
it do that. That's that ship life for some reason. That's that ship life. I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate you.
yeah, thank you for your service. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Just coming off Veterans Day too.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
definitely.
that free food.
Soldiers don't get the same respect they used to get, man.
Yeah,
Oh, most definitely not.
that's
But with
true.
Habitat, we work with a lot of veterans, and I hate to see veterans on the side of the street and stuff like that after they're homeless, after they don't fought for this country and for
Mhm.
for people freedom and stuff like that. It's just you don't get the
Excuse
same
me.
respect they get. But appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you for having me, Frank, and I appreciate y'all for just taking me through this experience. This very new for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because my daughters are trying to FaceTime in and call and text all at the same time, and I'm like live right now. So I got a little distracted. All good. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop everybody down, and I'll go ahead and actually end this stream because I want to start the next one right at 8:45. Darrell and Anthony Patrick will call in for that. There we go again, trying to call
Yeah.
in. Just let me get off the thing, and then I'll go ahead and see what she's wanting. She wants me to see her hair. She just got it braided. Seriously, right now?
I was gonna say she need money. If she calling like that, she need money.
Okay.
Don't answer. Don't answer. She gonna need
I know.
money.
It's so
It's
funny.
Friday night. I mean Saturday night. She
Right?
got her hair did. She needs some money.
But she's only 11, so hopefully she don't need too much. Yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank y'all so much, and
All
right.
call right back, Darrell and
Okay.
Anthony for the next one. You'll see the
Okay.
next stream. All right, appreciate you, Mike.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right, all right,
All right,
we'll
see y'all
keep in
later.
touch. All right, see y'all.
All right. Thanks.
Uh huh.